Hey, awesome people of YouTube, welcome back to another Starfield video. In this one, I'm gonna tell you if it's worth or not worth doing new game pluses. Be it new game plus 1, plus 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, however number. Right? Well, personally it is up to you, but my opinion is, well, it's not really worth it. And here's why. You lose everything but your level and your skills, which means all your weapons, everything is gone. So let's say you had an amazing, let's say, Varun Inflictor, right? Well, if you start a new game plus, it's gone. All of it. Your credits, your weapons, your armor, everything. Right? And that does suck. Because before starting New Game Plus, I had nearly 2 million. Made it without, using exploits and stuff. And it's hard to lose that money, So, in that part, it's not worth it. Your armor, you lose it, and everything. Well, you do get something out of it, though, when you start New Game Plus. You get a new ship, which is Starborn Guardian. I have Starborn Guardian 6 because I've done more than 6 New Game Pluses. But when you start your first New Game Plus, you get Starborn Guardian. When you do New Game Plus 2, you get Starborn Guardian 2. When you do 3, it's 3, 4, 5, 6, so on. It stops at Starborn Guardian 6. Past Starborn Guardian 6, there is no more new Starborn Guardian ships. It has good fuel. Hull is meh, cargo capacity is not huge, reactor stuff like that. You can't modify that ship. So what it comes with, it comes with. It has solar weapons and torpedo. The torpedoes are pretty good because when it hits the enemy, it slows them down and it can eventually stop the enemy. Another bad thing about it, there is no furniture for you to sit and wait. Say you're doing like XP farm or money farm, there's no, let me sit in this random chair or sleep in a bed and wait the time. There is none because you can't modify it. But when you fly around in that ship or come into the Freestar Collective or into UC territory, before they scan you, they give you a nice unique dialogue. Same with ship service technician. So that's pretty cool, but honestly it's not worth it for that. You do also get something else besides that. Oh. And that is you get a Starborn Spacesuit. You get up to 10 spacesuits. So New Game Plus 1, you get first one, then second, and New Game Plus 2, and then so on, so on, so on. It stops at New Game Plus 10. The New Game Plus 10 is Starborn Spacesuit Venator. It has 246 physical, energy, and EM, and 50 thermal, corrosive, airborne radiation. It's decently light. The legendary perks for each of those spacesuits is random. The only good thing, well, it also keeps the balance boost back, is you can roll it to get what you want. The one that I have, I didn't roll it. It's meh. Story is not really awesome. Hackers, meh. And sensor chip. Which, I mean, is okay. But here's the thing why it looks cool, but it's not really worth it. Because it's all in one suit. All in one spacesuit. Helmet, spacesuit, and the boost pack. And it has good resistances, 246. I'd done my New Game Pluses when I was level 94, 95. So when I was done through New Game Plus 10, I had this. Which may seem great, but again, it's all in one. And look at it, 246s, right? If I look at my spacesuit, just a lone spacesuit is pretty much almost 200 across the board, which is almost all of, pretty much nearly all of the resistances. You add the backpack, I already have more resistances than that whole spacesuit. You add my helmet, I nearly have twice the amount of resistances, almost. It's like 1.5. So that spacesuit is okay for the start. Then after a bit, it gets better. If you're doing it on a lower level, if you're doing like 15s, 20s, it's gonna be better. for a bit. But if you're doing it later, it's definitely not worth it. Another reason why you might do New Game Plus is powers. Well, here's all the powers. I'm not gonna go through them. If you want, do let me down in the comments and I will tell you down there or make a brand new video. Some of those powers is kinda meh. You know, they can get up to plus 10, but you need to do New Game Plus, get all the temples, and then do it again. You might not get all of the powers in the same new game. You might have to do more than 10 new games to get, let's say, moon form plus 10, you know. There are some pretty good powers like personal atmosphere, you know, for unlimited oxygen. There's what is it? Sunless space is pretty cool, you know. But most of them is kind of meh. There's some good ones, like I said, some not. But doing New Game plus 10 for them, personally, not really worth it. I've not done the power upgrades. I know they can get better or reduce the power requirements, the power cost. But again, doing New Game plus 10 for all of this, it's not worth it in my opinion. You do get decent experience, which is why I was level 110 if you skip the main missions. You know, you'll be able to do New Game Plus every hour if you fast, maybe every 40 minutes. But another good thing, or not good thing, but more of a cool thing you might get is when you do New Game Plus, is you get special dialogues in certain in missions, in main missions, or if you skip it, you can skip it obviously. Main story, or if you do factions, you get a Starborn dialogue, which is pretty cool, you know. But it's not like so great that you should just rush it. You do get some cool universes. I'm not gonna spoil them, but they're pretty fun. But in all of that, if you rush it from the start, it might be worth it. But again, you lose so much stuff that you just skip so much stuff that it just would suck the fun out of it. So personally, I would not do it. I did it for the video, and to be honest, I kind of wish I didn't, but here I am. Now I'm gonna have to regrind everything. But that is it for this episode. Or for this episode, jeez. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, do leave a like, comment, subscribe. This took quite a bit, just going through New Game Pluses. It took me about 10 or so hours. So with that said, do leave a like, comment, and stuff. And don't forget to stay awesome. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.